Hello, you are most welcome. I'm Teacher Ivan from Wuuna Educational Services. In this particular lesson, we shall be looking at how we form quadratic equations when given the roots. That is, from the general equation, which is ax squared plus bx plus c equaling to 0, we now make x independent by dividing through by a, which gets us x squared plus b over ax plus c over a equaling to 0. Then after making this independent by dividing through, we now get our sum. The sum will be the negative of the coefficient of x, that is negative b over a. And the product will be c over a. Hence, that gives us a general equation as x squared plus sum times x plus product equaling to 0. And therefore, when the roots or the two values of x are given, we can form the quadratic equation. Perhaps, besides that, there is also another method that looks to be simpler. We shall look at both. So, in our example, we are required to find the equation whose roots are 3 over 2 and negative a third. So, we are saying that we consider the general equation, which is x squared plus the sum times x plus the product equaling to 0. And now we are considering our roots as 3 over 2 and negative 1 over 3. So we get the product. The product is given as 3 over 2 times negative 1 over 3. We get the sum. The sum will be, so this product is, when we reduce, we get negative a half. The sum is 3 over 2 plus negative 1 over 3. But don't forget that this is negative, because we saw that the sum is given by negative b over a. So that gives us, when we add the LCM is 6, this is 9 plus negative 2, which is negative of 7 over 6. So after getting that, why negative? Because of this negative. This gives us 7 over 6, but the negative is because of this. So we now have our sum and we have the product. The product is negative a half, the sum is negative 7 over 6. And therefore we come back and substitute in our general equation, which is now x squared plus the sum, which is negative 7 over 6, x plus the product, which is negative a half, equaling to 0. So we can decide to multiply through by 6, giving us 6x squared. This is minus 7x. This is minus 3, because when you multiply by 6, we get a 3, equaling to 0. So that can be our equation. We also have another method I want to use and confirm whether we have the same answer. That is, we can have our roots as x equaling to 3 over 2 and x equaling to negative a third. But we are now doing it in the reverse way, whereby we shall take this one the other side to give us x minus 3 over 2 equaling to 0. And also x plus 1 over 3 equaling to 0. And now when we multiply the 2, that is x minus 3 over 2 times x plus 1 over 3 equaling to 0. So we simply open brackets. This and this gives us x squared. Then this and that gives us plus a third x. This and this gives us minus 3x over 2. Then this and that gives us minus 3 over 6. So we shall now simplify, which gives us x squared. This is 6. The LCM is 6. This is 2 minus 9x minus 3 over 6 equaling to 0. So that gives us x squared. This is plus negative 7x over 6 minus 3 over 6 equaling to 0, which gives us, when we multiply through by 6, that gives us 6x squared minus 7x minus 3 equaling to 0. So you see that in both methods, we are ending up with the same equation. This was our first method, but in this first method, don't forget to include a negative on the sum. So after getting the product and the sum with a negative inclusive, we just substitute and simplify to get our quadratic equation. Then in the second method, we are doing it in the reverse way, whereby these are our answers of x. So we are doing it in the reverse way, whereby these ones are taken on the other side, equating to 0. And after we multiply the two brackets, we expand them to get the quadratic equation. So that is how we get or form the quadratic equations when given roots. Otherwise, you try for me this. I have two numbers for you to try out. The question says form quadratic equations using the variable x when given two roots. Part A, the two roots are negative 2, 3, and part B, the two roots are negative a half and 2. So form the quadratic equations using those given roots, taking x as the variable, meaning that we shall use x in our quadratic equations. Otherwise, that marks the end of our lesson. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell such that you get notified whenever we have a new lesson. Otherwise, check on our other platforms on Facebook and TikTok in the names of Wuuna Educational Services, Wuuna e-learning platform, Wuuna Kids platform, Teacher Ivan's online class, and Wuuna math channel. Most importantly, search for Wuuna Educational Services on any social media platform. You'll get us, join us, so that we learn together as we enjoy together. We also have a website where we uploaded all the learning and teaching materials. You go to Google, type in Wuuna Educational Services, it will bring you our business profile. Tap in the website button, it will take you straight to our website where you will enjoy each and every learning and teaching material. Otherwise, I remain Teacher Ivan from Wuuna Educational Services. We meet next time. Bye-bye.